Hello, what's on your Movie Madman, and I'm back. And today I've got an exciting Blu-ray, double Blu-ray to show you actually, because today we're going to talk about Under Siege and Under Siege 2, both on Blu-ray. So as you guys know, when I was doing my censored versus uncut video last week, a couple of weeks ago, a while back, I don't know, whenever this cuts. So as you guys know, when I did my censored versus uncut video that covered Under Siege 1, I discovered I didn't have it, so I bought it. Here it is. Had a little trouble getting it because like Amazon decided to not give it to me and say that they had, so then I had to get them to send me another one. But it doesn't matter because they're really nice and they sent me another one, so you know, step up from Royal Mail. So yeah, we got Under Siege and Under Siege 2 here. Gonna show you the back cover there as well, 18 rated too, so well exciting, eh? Let's get the plastic off, shall we? Let's do that. Let's have a little look inside as well, eh? Cool, so you got nice Blu-ray of the first Under Siege there, and then you got Under Siege 2 just behind it as well, so helpful that they're both in there. Going to give you a brief history about Under Siege 1, but we'll dig into that momentarily for you guys, probably a couple of months for me, but we won't go there. I'm going to go away and watch these, and I'll be back to tell you more about them. Okay, so don't go anywhere, alright? Stay there and I'll be right back. Well, so Under Siege and Under Siege 2, eh? Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? I know I showed you the back cover already, but you know, two tough Steven Seagal hits, although I wouldn't have said they were that difficult to get through, to be fair. Contains strong bloody violence, so the swearing about the violence as well. Again, don't really understand why the second Under Siege was rated an 18. There was maybe one camera shot in there that was an 18 rated camera shot, but you know, we got over it, didn't we? So I watched both of these on the same night a few nights ago, actually. Managed to watch these. One of my friends came round and I was like, you want to watch some comedies? Let's put Under Siege on. And you know, it went down like a treat. He'd never seen Under Siege before, and I think we both enjoyed them and laughed all the way through, which was quite funny. Because you know, it's funny when you laugh, isn't it? Most of the time. But yeah, so I mean, Under Siege, the first Under Siege, I told you I was going to tell you a little bit of brief history about the first Under Siege, right? The first Under Siege was the first 15 that I ever saw. It was the first time I'd ever seen anything that had violence in it more than a PG level. But yeah, I had some friends around when I was 11, and it was like my end of school video party, and one of my friends bought Under Siege round and we all watched it together and we had a great time. It was the first time I'd ever seen boobs, first time I'd ever really seen proper violence, and it was just absolutely amazing to me. I was like running in and out of the lounge every 5 minutes telling my parents how good this film was, and then I'm pretty sure it came to TV. So he videoed it on video, yeah, on VHS, yeah. Some of you younglings don't know what that is, do you? A VHS, yeah, he videoed it from Sky. Then it premiered on the BBC a couple of years later, so I was probably about 13, I think, and we videoed it at home, and I watched it again, and it was a little toned down for the TV when I watched it again. I remember there being bits when I saw it when I was 11 that were cut out of the TV version that was on the BBC, so I was a little bit upset. And then when I was old enough, I'm pretty sure I kept that video for a while, and then when it came out on VHS, I bought the VHS when I was 15. It was probably one of the first 15s I ever bought, and watched it again, and it was just great. And then I find out years later, like I said in my censored versus uncut video, that there were bits cut out of it, because then I bought it on Google Play years later and watched it and was like, oh, there's like extra bits in this, and then I looked it up on that famous movie censorship website and found out that there was actually bits that were cut out and toned down and things like that. So that was really interesting. And then when I bought it on Blu-ray, I watched it again with my friend last week before, something like that. Whenever this video comes out, it was before this video came out. And those uncut versions were still on there, so that was exciting. And then we got round to Under Siege 2. I'd never seen Under Siege 2 before until I watched it with my friend, and we just laughed all the way through that. I'm pretty sure there were several train jokes in Under Siege 2, especially as Steven Seagal was getting on a train and he says, "I haven't trained for this," which was quite funny. There's a lot of jokes about being on track, being on the right track, or we've only got a one-track mind and stuff like that. And I don't know, like the second one felt like it was a parody of the first one, but it didn't really matter. It was still fun to see. It was funny to see some of those stuntmen running along the top of the train and stuff like that. That was quite amusing to watch. I did enjoy watching the second one. I didn't find the second one as good as the first one, but the second one was still a fun watch. If you like a 90s action movie, well, to be fair, they're both 90s action movies, but if you like a good action movie from the 90s, which is basically the same as a 90s action movie really, isn't it? They're both good fun. We both enjoyed it. It was a treat for both of us, and we do like those treats, don't we? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you're thinking about, oh, I've not seen Under Siege, what's that all about? Just watch it. It's really good. It's really stupid, but it's really good. There's a lot of things in there that you just like, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't happen, but still, like, doesn't matter. It's all worth it at the end of the day, especially just to see Tommy Lee Jones in the first one go Mimi. Best bit of the film. Yeah. Mimi. You don't get that, do you? But you will when you see it. So that's it for today. I'm going to stop talking about my past and 90s movies. That's it. Yeah, I'm glad I bought that and watched them in one night. That was a fun night as well. It was. Yeah. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm gonna fuck off. Okay. Goodbye.